Alright, it's 10 a.m. on Thursday morning. I'm here to pick up my Motorola XOOM tablet. I can't wait. Alright, the battery on my camera died when I was leaving Best Buy, but this is it. This is the Motorola XOOM tablet on Verizon Wireless. It's in the bag. Let's open it up and do an unboxing. Alright, here it is. Motorola XOOM box here. Touchscreen tablet on Verizon Wireless. The first honeycomb Android device. Now on the back of the box you have a little overview of the device. Motorola XOOM with Google, powered by Android 3.0 on Verizon Wireless Network. YouTube optimized for tablet, Google Maps, and Angry Birds. It says TV and movies, both in your face and as big as your face. Watch TV and movies cinema style in stunning HD on a widescreen 10.1-inch display. Access your favorite shows and your entire movie collection wirelessly. One thing to note, the iPad is a 9.7-inch screen, and so the XOOM tablet is a larger screen on it. It's a 16:10 aspect ratio on this tablet. Next thing it says, Internet, don't just web browse, web devour. With a dual-core processor and Flash, you'll experience the entire video-rich web. Now, supposedly Flash isn't on the device yet. I'll check that out. There's been some conflicting reports. But Flash 10.2 will be on the device within, I think it was a month, maybe 90 days. But I'll keep you posted on that. Next thing, apps and gaming. App like you've never apped before. With front and rear facing cameras, HD graphics, and multitasking, this thing is an app beast. Games, books, entertainment, productivity, raid the Android market and take this bad boy for a spin. This device has the same innards as my Motorola Atrix tablet, or at least the same processor, which is a NVIDIA dual-core Tegra 2 processor. Now let's open this up and see what we got. There we go. That's the tablet itself. It's upside down here. Turn it around. It's got a protective shield on it, protective piece of plastic on it, and I'll peel that off in a second. But this is the device here. We're going to get into that in 1 second. Let me put it to the side and get through all the basic stuff here. You have your documentation. 4 pieces of documentation here, 5 if you count that one piece of paper. You have a USB to mini USB cord here, and then you have the proprietary charger here, and the charger pin, or the plug-in there, is very small, if you can see that right there. Very tiny, and you plug that in. Then you got the bottom here of the packaging, and nothing in the bottom here. So let me put that to the side. And here is the device. Now, let's take a tour around the Motorola XOOM tablet here. It's a great size, and I'll get into that in my next video. Up front here, you have a Gorilla Glass screen here. Like I said before, it's 10.1 inches diagonally, so it's larger than the iPad. And the aspect ratio is different. You have a 16:10 aspect ratio on it. Up here you have your front-facing camera, and you have a privacy LED here. There's a notification LED here, and a charging LED here. I'll pull the plastic off in a second. Now on the bottom here you have this panel here. Looks like it has some Torx screws on it there. This is your USB port here, your mini USB port. You have your mini HDMI port. This is a contact point for your docks. And then this little hole there is where you charge it, where you put the charger in, the proprietary charger. On the right side of the device, it's clear, there's nothing there. On the top of the device, you have your 3.5mm headphone jack here, and you have your SIM card slot up here when the 4G upgrade occurs. So let me just pull out the blank here. And it has a little plastic thing on there. I don't know if you can read it, but it says replace with SIM only after 4G upgrade. Now this device will be upgraded to 4G through Motorola. So when the time comes, which is supposedly sometime in a couple of months, you send the device back to Motorola. They will pay for the shipping and they will give you the update for free. The upgrade, the 4G upgrade for free. And supposedly the turnaround on that currently is a 1-week process. So I had to activate this with a 1-month service plan with Verizon Wireless. I got 1 gigabyte for the month for $20. And it's a month-to-month program, so this device is not on contract. I don't have any obligation other than the first month that I paid for. We'll see how that goes. Now, the left side of the tablet here, you have your volume rocker up here, up top. All right, now the back of the device, you have your stereo speakers here, right here. You have your rear-facing camera. You have your dual LED flash here. And you have your power button, which actually is in a great place because when you're holding the tablet, you can just click it on or off with your index finger there. Now you have your Motorola branding right in the back center here. On the lower right-hand corner, you have your Verizon branding, and the lower left-hand corner, you have your Google branding. So that's a tour around the Motorola Zoom. Now let's pull off some of this plastic here so you can see the device without all this stuff on. I'm just going to pull this off here, and I'll keep quiet so you can hear it. Nice and shiny. Untouched, ungreased for now. There's a lot of other plastic along the sides here, so let's pull that off too. All right, one more piece up here. And there we go. Now I haven't decided what kind of case I'm going to get for this. I looked at the case that Motorola sells and I'm not convinced I want it yet, but I haven't decided yet. I might just get a neoprene pouch to put it in. I don't know. I'm going to have to use it for a while and see how I use it and what would be the best form factor for a case to get. Now, one thing to note, obviously the glass on the front, but the back appears to be a soft touch plastic. Up here it's a little rubberized, and here actually might be aluminum. I think it might be aluminum here. Very nice, very sturdy feeling device. So join me in my next video when I fire this device up for the very first time. I'll see you then.